Chances are you have seen the new saving method that is all the rage among Gen Z called cash stuffing. It is a personal finance strategy that is much talked about and practiced by the young generations. But what is cash stuffing and how does it work? Cash stuffing involves withdrawing an amount of money from your bank account and dividing the money into various categories that you'll be spent on. Or a straightforward example is the salary you received every month. Once you have received the salary, you will divide it into different categories that each category is to help you to fulfill different spending purposes. So for example, you will allocate a part of that money for categories like daily expenses, transportations or petrol, toll charges, self-improvement, leisure and entertainment, and others. Let us look at one example to help you visualize how the method works. Let's say my monthly net salary is Ringgit Malaysia 3,000. Net salary is also what many people call it as take-home pay. I will use cash stuffing method to plan the budget for the various expenses for the month. You can see the example on the screen. I have divided up the 3,000 take-home pay into specific spending categories. And that's the basis of cash stuffing method. Pretty straightforward, right? The reason why it is called cash stuffing is because there are those who advocate the way to physically stuff the cash inside the designated jars or labeled envelopes. The advocates highlighted various benefits and advantages of the method, such as number 1, easy to keep track. Using cash allows you to properly plan and keep track just how much you have spent. What's more, if you are setting a specific amount of cash for discretionary purchases, when the cash runs out, it can serve as a signal to stop spending until the next period comes. Unlike in digital payment methods, there is the tendency one may overspend if not keep track closely. Number 2, challenging yet fun. One of the biggest obstacles of financial management is the stigma that it is boring and involves meticulous work. However, with the cash stuffing method, you can start managing your expenses in a simple, challenging, and fun manner, making financial management less of a chore. Number 3, reduce debt. Cash stuffing method, if you used diligently, you also get to reduce debt as you are paying for everything with cash instead of your credit card. This method reduces the reliance on credit cards or other forms of borrowing by encouraging the use of cash for purchases. One example of borrowing is a cash advance facility that comes with credit card. Using credit card is akin to using future money. The next one, reduce compulsive spending. When you set clear limits on your spending, you get a chance to reduce your compulsive spending, as you can only spend what you have in the envelope or the jar. If there is no more cash, you literally cannot buy anything more. It is easy to keep track, challenging and fun while you do your spending, encourages careful and rational spending, and puts you in better position to reduce debts. Therefore, it brings you to the next benefit to encourage savings. By physically setting aside cash for savings, it can be easier to see progress towards savings goals and motivate individuals to save more. Of course, every method of financial strategy has its weaknesses or disadvantages. You will need to watch out for these disadvantages. Number 1, risk of crime. There are risks associated with using cash, especially in large amount purchases, because you need to carry with you large amount of cash. It is equally dangerous to keep large amounts of your cash in your house, so you need to be very careful. And therefore, disadvantage number 2 is the inconvenience for larger purchases. Cash stuffing may not be practical for larger purchases such as buying a house or car, which requires financing or online payment methods. Number 3, you lose out on credit card and debit card rewards. Using cash could mean you will lose out on all the rewards that you can get when shopping with a debit or credit card, such as loyalty points, cashback, merchants discount, and many more. Number 4, cash is inconvenient. Using cash in every and all purchases can be very inconvenient because you are paying for everything using money from your envelope or the jar. it can be a hassle because you will have to regularly count the balance money you have so that you do not run into the risk of not realizing you have run short of cash. The next one, limited tracking. Cash stuffing can make it difficult to track spending and may not provide a complete picture of overall financial health. Cash stuffing can work if it is right for you. If all this sounds familiar, it is because cash stuffing is just the newest branding for the envelope budgeting method. This budgeting strategy has existed for a very long time and is now being updated for the younger generation. There must be something to it if it has been around for this long. You must not forget that cash stuffing requires discipline. It is a useful tool for managing spending and saving, but it requires discipline to be effective. It can be tempting to dip into the cash reserves for non-essential purchases, so it is important to stay committed to the strategy and your financial goals. Besides, you can combine with other methods such as budgeting and automation to create a comprehensive approach to managing finances. Think carefully if cash stuffing is for you, because it may not be the best option for everyone depending on individual financial circumstances and habits. It is important to evaluate whether this method aligns with personal financial goals and values. The flexibility of cash stuffing is that it can be adapted to personal preferences and circumstances. For example, some people may prefer to use digital tools to track spending and saving, while others may prefer to use physical envelopes or jars to store cash. So, after considering all these factors, should you try cash stuffing? Well, if you believe that's right for you and the way you manage your money, then it is worth a shot. My suggestion would be to try using it for a few months and see how you feel about it. So, what do you think? Please share with me in the comment column what do you think of cash stuffing method. Finally, please help to subscribe to my channel, share my video with your friends, and click the little bell so that you'll be informed of new video release. Thank you for watching today. See you. Bye-bye.